I'm going to have to edit that description afterwards because I just realised I made a mistake. But hello, welcome gamers and geeks to another D&D session. We're playing a campaign called Ocean Odyssey today. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. Hi. We're trying something new and switching to YouTube because our Twitch wasn't doing anything. So, yeah. But because you guys haven't paid attention, haven't been aware of the previous 22 episodes, we're going to have to do a bit of a campaign catch-up and tell you what's been going on. There we go, that's the right screen. So yeah. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves and tell us your characters' names, and then we can tell people a little bit about the story so far?
Hello, I'm Maldaccio / Chris / whatever.
You're playing a character called Forces, yes?
Yes, I play Forces in this game, who is a half sea elf storm sorcerer bard.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
I guess I'll go next. I'm playing Vox, the lizard folk fighter monk. Yes, monk, don't ask why.
Because it's awesome. Go
on. I don't know where else to go with that.
Okay. And who wants to go next?
Hi, I'm Kitty. I'm playing Druid Rogue, and I'm a shifter.
Okay, so
we're normally funnier than this.
Yes. Prince Noel and Seaman Key. Which one of you wants to introduce yourselves next?
I'm Noel. I'm Crown Prince of Airwa.
Yay!
A Frostling Sorcerer Bard. Ready to go out and find my dad.
Yay. There we go.
And I'm Seaman Key, a very well-behaved monkey that doesn't cause any mischief ever. And I'm currently totally not hiding from my friends.
Well, before we explain why you might be, or may not be hiding from your friends. So, do you any of you remember how this campaign started?
Yeah?
No.
Yeah, you hadn't joined the party yet. Would you like to tell the audience how this whole campaign began?
I will do my best.
Okay.
Alright. Well, a certain king has gone missing. King Carrick, to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
And his son Noel wants to find him.
Mm-hmm.
So, he and his mum paid for a crew to assist with doing that. On this crew was the delightful Forces, the mischievous Kitty, the totally not mischievous monkey, and the amethyst dragonborn bard named Lyra Lyra Battlesong.
Lyra Battlesong. That's right. You all served under Captain Clancy, didn't you?
Yes, some of us joined later.
Some of you had been rescued at sea and joined the that way, yeah.
Seaman Key had. So yeah, we all joined on to Captain Clancy's crew and begun.
Lyra Battlesong had too, because she got picked up on a. She was stranded on an island.
Yeah.
On a small landmass, and you picked her up on the way.
Yes. So we started sailing out to the wreckage. When we got to the wreckage of the ship that Noel's father was on.
Which was the same ship that you had previously served on, right?
Yeah, ship that Seaman Key had previously served on. And a few of us swam down to investigate. Me, Noel, Captain Clancy. Did Forces go down as well?
Down to where? The
wreckage.
The shipwreck when very early on in the campaign.
I don't think he did. He might have, but I can't remember if he did.
I think you stayed on the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, what did you find down there? Do you remember?
Absolutely nothing. Like, there was nothing left but a wreckage of a boat and some mer people that just happened to be hanging around. They were helpful enough to swim us down a little bit. So we came back up and we went back to AOR to report what was going on. Or, like, about what we found at the ship.
Which was fuck all.
The antics ensue with a frog situation and a golden ball and a prince that looks very feminine, and the frog may or may not have died.
The prince's cousin. I forgot about that.
Yes. I think we drove the prince hopping mad with that one, if I recall, Noel.
Oh yeah, you actually killed the royal toads, didn't you?
Yeah. Yes, we did.
We're gonna replace it one day, maybe.
What do you say to that, Noel?
No?
See? You forgot. Obviously doesn't care about the frog.
No, I care about my pet frog.
You were very annoyed when it died. Understandably so.
I want my pet frog back. You still owe me a pet frog.
And then I think we started sailing to see the other pirates to see if they had seen anything. I think that was the reason why we were sailing out to the other pirates. See if they could get in contact with Giddy or something, hoping he might be able to help.
So you started heading towards Port Orwin, you mean?
Yeah, started heading towards Port Arwen. And we met one of the pirates there, and he was very scary, and may or may not be the dad of one of our party members.
Oh, okay. I know who you mean now.
Atmos,
yes.
What else happened while you were at Port Orwin? Do you guys remember?
Yeah, along our way to Port Orwin, we came across some, what were they called? Not Valkyries.
Harpies.
Harpies, yes, we came across harpies, and they tried to eat us and feed us to our babies, but we killed the harpies. And we're going to sell their babies, but a couple of the party members were like, we don't want to sell babies.
So, you tried to break back into the warehouse, didn't you?
Yes, and there was a big robot thing in there, so we were like, nope, 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 nope. There was a rather fun karaoke night we had when we had shore leave.
Okay, you're getting the bit where Lyra Battlesong got killed during the fight.
Oh yeah, she
at
did.
the
didn't
warehouse. Yes. And then mysteriously came back from the dead.
She? Yes. And you'll find out why later in the story.
Indeed.
And then we had a party night where we proceeded to use Forces as a ventriloquist dummy. Told some thuggish type characters about the stuff in the warehouse how to get in.
Yeah, that's when the... Yes.
Then Lyra
Got killed.
Battlesong got killed.
Because...
But we also killed a good amount of the thugs.
Yes.
I mostly shot at them from the roof.
Yes, you did.
Then we brought Lyra on board. She suddenly came back to life. Like I said, further exactly why later in the story. Then after seeing Atmos, we started sailing to the city of Skelbany in Skelbania.
Well, the other way around. Skelbania in Skelbany. Skelbania is the capital city of Skelbany.
Okay. And as we were flying there, it turns out the ship can fly. Yeah, that was a shock to all of us. We had a giant rock thrown at us because someone flew too close to the giant place to live. And the ship got damaged, but we were able to get to the city. It took a couple of days to fix. Whilst in the city, we went to go see... No, we didn't go see Jesper straight away, did we?
I don't think so, no.
No, we settled in for the night. Noel took a rather strong aphrodisiac.
Where did you stay? Do you remember the name of the hotel?
The Unicorn?
The Angel's Arms.
The Angel's Arms, that's it. Yeah, he had a rather strong aphrodisiac.
It wasn't aphrodisiac, it was a sleep. It was a sleep aid. Yes.
Probably because
slightly different things.
Probably because we were partying a bit too hard downstairs and may or may not have been making a racket.
Yeah, so he used that to help him get to sleep, but you guys just thought, since he was still unwakeable the next day.
So proceed to panic. Seaman Key and Lyra Battlesong, who had a rather loud battle song during the night.
Right, because you bought her some company, didn't you?
Yes. But
an elf, a dwarf, and a lizard folk, if I remember correctly.
Yes. We decided to watch over the prince whilst the mischievous duo went out to go find a cleric or something that could maybe awaken him or tell us what happened. We, through asking questions and taking a little while about it, Seaman Key and Lyra were able to figure out he had taken an aphrodisiac.
Not an aphrodisiac, a sleep aid.
A sleeping aid.
Aphrodisiac is to make you horny.
Oh, okay. Ignoring that bit there. The Chaos Duo.
The Chaos Duo. Which pair are you calling the Chaos Duo? Because
Forsus and Kitty.
Forsus and Kitty, okay.
Yeah. I recall they started. They first went to the Temple of Knowledge to ask if they could help, and they're like, why don't we give you the stuff so you can help yourselves? And there was just books, so many books.
Forces ended up with a stack of books about brewing, basically. Right?
Yes. Brewing, alchemy, and some wizard tomes.
Mm-hmm. But all with the intention of making magical alcohol, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. After doing that, they went to what was basically a sky temple to a sky god.
To a bird god. Bird person
Yeah,
god.
to
Yes.
a bird god. They went up the flight of stairs. Kitty in tiger mode just kind of meowed up the stairs. Saw birds. Forces had to hold Kitty back away from the poor bird people.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kitty kept trying to eat them, didn't you, Kitty?
Guilty as charged.
See, she's not even lying about it.
Noob.
At least I tried to lie about it. Anyways.
Because that makes it better.
Totally. And we found a winged elf there, not to be confused with an angel.
Mm-hmm.
We suspect he might be the last of his kind.
They certainly seem to think that they're the last of their kind, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But he was also a cleric and was nice enough to help us out.
Uh-huh.
So the Chaos Duo brought him back to the Angel's Arms. I find it very ironic that a winged elf went into the Angel's Arms. And I think he ended up coming to the same conclusion me and Lyra had come to.
Yeah, that he'd put himself to sleep with powerful sleeping potion. Yes.
Yes.
Called Torpor.
Yes. Torpor. And so yeah, and I think shortly after that the prince woke up. But then he went missing.
Yes, he went missing for a little bit. Went to talk.
Which led to us panicking and going crying to Jasper.
Mm-hmm.
Who I think immediately sent out a search party.
Mm-hmm.
They also got to meet Zeth. The cleric, the scary trickery cleric.
From the Temple of Loki.
Yep. I think he sent out some folks to go look for him. So the party weren't twiddling their thumbs. And I think one of the people they suspected of taking the prince was a banderhob.
Yes.
So they went after the banderhob.
Mm-hmm. A banderhob is pretty awesome and scary. But yes, you went looking for the banderhob and tracked it to its lair, didn't you?
Yes. Yes, and we went in and we started beating it up. And then who should suddenly appear but our friend Noel?
Mm-hmm. Crown Prince Noel.
Yes, so we were of course, oh no, you're back, we missed you so much. That there would have been hugs and tears, but we were currently fighting man-eating frogs.
Mm-hmm. Because there were two of them.
Yes, turns out there was two.
But you beat them.
Yes, we beat them up. We then kept going further into the catacombs to try and find another way out. Ended up coming across a couple of undead things.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, hey, we're not the ones that did this to you. We're literally just passing through. But, like, they were not having it at all. So we had to beat them up and kill them, which was kind of unfortunate. But we were able to get out. But in the process of fighting these undead things, Forces kinda got killed. Mm-hmm.
Kinda.
Kinda. But we were able to get him to that scary cleric again. Who brought him back.
Mm-hmm. And
Then we... as payment for bringing him back, because the party didn't really have the money to pay for the stuff in return, Zeth was very kind and said, just have one of you help tidy my house for a bit.
Yep.
And they volunteered Lyra,
Yes.
who was away that week.
Yes.
The party got back on the boat.
Do you remember why we said Prince Noel, was away? Do you remember where he went?
Oh yeah, he was with Giddy, wasn't he?
He went to visit Captain Giddy in space. Yes.
Yes. He went to visit the Giddy. More on that later.
Mm-hmm.
And we started going back to the ship. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Tia Cat,
Yep.
who totally isn't an aspect of Tiamat, and is just a rainbow cat.
Mm-hmm. Who was a pain in the neck.
Mm-hmm. That the group sort of befriended, tried to kidnap, and it ended up following us anyways.
Mm-hmm.
My character seemed to be the only one that wasn't weirded out by a talking cat.
Because you're a talking monkey.
Yeah, I am literally a talking monkey, so a talking cat is not weird.
I wasn't
Yeah.
weirded out by a talking cat. I was just annoyed.
You're literally a talking cat, Kitty.
Yeah, so why would I be weirded out by a talking cat?
She's a
I was
shifter.
both weirded out and annoyed. It wouldn't tell me why I could talk.
So anyway,
It's an awakened kitty, obviously. You don't bug Seaman Key about how he can talk. Anyways.
No, you're a freak of nature.
Shush. And we got back on the ship.
Toby, stop being
But
whiny.
Kitty was beginning to notice that the great Captain Clancy was very sus. And through a very good set of persuasion rolls was able to convince Seaman Key of this. He had a special map that the captain was looking for. Seaman Key was able to make a copy of the map, make a fake copy and an actual copy.
Mm-hmm.
I got on the ship and started sailing to the coordinates. And here's where Lyra's part comes in.
Well, kind of, because you've given him a fake version of the map, he ended up in the wrong. Well, Captain Clancy and Prince Noel were trying to figure out how to get to where they were supposed to be going. Captain Clancy had convinced Prince Noel that this is where King Carrick would be. So they were trying to get there, but the coordinates didn't add up. That the two halves of the map didn't make any sense. So you ended up giving back the correct half of the map, didn't you?
Yes, eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So we sailed to those coordinates.
Mm-hmm. And Captain Clancy said that the group of you had to go down there.
Yeah.
Escort,
For some reason
escort Prince
he
Noel
was-
down to the bottom.
Yeah, escort him. So we went down there. There was this very helpful giant fish aboleth thing that was totally going to help us get down there.
Mhm.
And no, I totally wasn't charmed a lot throughout this.
Yes.
So the very helpful aboleth helped me get down, but my friends were probably like, nope, 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 nope.
Mm-hmm.
And because the aboleth can't really go on land too well.
You ended up turning against the rest of the party a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I ended up turning against the rest of the party. I totally did not stab the prince
A couple of times.
a couple of times.
And then tried to take his blood deeper into the temple that you'd found underwater.
Well, when I couldn't take his blood deeper into the temple, I just started herding him into the temple.
Mm-hmm.
And the party knocked me unconscious.
Yep, and brought you back around. But that's when Lyra was teleported to the rest of the party. And it turns out they'd been working for the Aboleth ever since they came back from the dead. It was the Aboleth that resurrected them.
True, but I wouldn't say Lyra was exactly loyal when she discovered it was trying to harm her friends. But
Yeah.
she did get charmed a lot, so...
Yeah. So she went from trying to betray the Aboleth and help her friends to being mind controlled by the Aboleth and fighting you again.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, you got to the temple, found the power source that the Aboleth was trying to find. Something called the Heart of Umberly,
Yes.
which Kitty absorbed, and is now ridiculously powerful.
Mm-hmm. She is one buff kitty.
Mhm.
She is less like a domestic cat and more like a scary tiger.
But
She keeps threatening to eat me.
there was much unconsciousness involved in that whole saga.
Mm-hmm.
People
Yeah,
kept getting
that-
knocked out.
That Aboleth took forever to fight.
Mm-hmm. Partly because once it decided it had to do, like all of its minions had failed and it had to come in and try to deal with you itself. It could only move like 10 feet a turn on land, and you guys slowed it down even further with ice spells and
Spiky balls.
difficult terrain. Yeah, it didn't end. It ended up not getting it. Sorry.
I'm just saying Chihi.
You managed to knock it out before it got to your spiky balls.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
And then then the temple started closing in on itself, and there was this,
Collapsing.
how are we going to get out?
Yes, there was a big boom, and the temple started cracking and leaking.
But then Noel had a brilliant idea, and there was a door nearby, so
Mm-hmm. Because Prince Noel is a hereditary member of Grandma's Academy of Magic, and one of Grandma's magical abilities is to connect all the doors in the world, basically. That as long as you focus on where it is you're trying to go, you can use any door in the world as if it's some other door and get to where you're going to.
yes.
So you left the temple and came back to the palace, yes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hung out at the palace for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We proceeded to go out drinking, if I recall. And that's...
To a certain extent, because I know that Lyra was spending some time reading up about water deities, trying to find a new patron.
Yep. We got completely and utterly drunk out of our minds.
Mm-hmm.
That was very fun to roleplay. And
at no point in this did you find out what that big boom was that shook the temple, did you?
nope.
No.
No point at all.
So you didn't know about the dragon moon coming down.
Nope. We did not.
What happened after that?
I recall that's where we met. No, it was the next day when we were going out onto the ship again. No. The next day when we were going out for a walk, we heard about the life glass dragon that was coming from Gilbany,
Coal City.
Cold City, yep, another group's antics.
Mm-hmm.
And
Think you met Vox before that, though, didn't you?
yeah, I couldn't remember if we heard about Life Glass Dragon before or after we met Vox.
I think it was after.
Yeah, we met Vox.
Because you and Vox fought some of the minions of the Kraken.
Yes, we did. There was some Kraken
No,
minions.
call it what it was. They fought the Kraken. Vox stood there. 90% of the fight.
You kept getting stunned by the Kraken priest's abilities.
Yes. We then adopted the Vox into our party.
Mm-hmm.
And you have regretted it ever since.
No, we haven't.
Every moment of Fox being in our party. He's
Let me
fine.
rephrase that. The Prince has regretted it ever since.
Mm-hmm. Prince Noel has taken a pretty much instant dislike to the lizard folk, and it has not ebbed.
It has not affected Vox in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Upon discovering about the life glass dragon, they were like, Mello, can you help us? Also, there's a Kraken coming.
Mm-hmm.
So Mello's like, okay, I'm just going to wish everybody into my demi-plane. They're probably out of the demi-plane now. You guys are going to go see Captain Giddy, because he might be the only guy tough enough to take this thing on.
Mm-hmm.
So she teleported Noel and his friends to Captain Giddy.
In space! Yes.
Yes,
The final
in
frontier.
space.
Spelljamming craft, yes. And,
Giddy is a big fuck-off ass, big dragon.
mm-hmm. Or at least he was.
He was.
Who Vox immediately insulted.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Bear in mind, folks, this is technically the strongest dragon on the mortal world that he just insulted.
He spoke to him like he was a child.
Pretty sure it was during that, while you were talking to the great worm Giddy, the Magister appeared on the deck, right? Within 10 feet of Giddy's amulet.
Yep. And we just proceeded to constantly beat the hell out of him.
Indeed. Magister, by the way, is a very powerful lich, one of the most powerful beings in the world, who had just had his ass handed to him by the life glass dragon.
And then proceeded to get curb stomped.
Yeah.
Several times.
Mm-hmm. Because he didn't have all of his magical shiz. Go on.
As for why he was there, we'll probably find out later.
Yeah, we did ask.
No.
Yeah.
Out of character, Giddy had previously located and claimed Magister's phylactery and was wearing it like an amulet, knowing that all he had to do was wait until Magister was killed by something and Magister would come to him. Because Giddy intended to destroy Magister, and that's how he was going to do it.
Much.
And you did. You beat him up, and then the phylactery was smashed, right?
And then we started setting sail to...
Yes, when Giddy found out that the three major powers of the world had all been defeated by this life glass dragon, he went goody.
And meowed all the way down.
Mm-hmm. He made it sound like he was eager to claim the world for himself now that the three were gone.
Yep.
But what happened when he got there?
Big fight with Life Glass Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And dragon take lots of magic, including big dragon magic.
Yes. Life glass, by the way, is a substance. Essentially, it's the crystalline form of magic. In my homebrewed setting, magic is fluid like water. You can shape it and control it like, but it's that's not the natural. Magic is concentrated into a liquid form from life energy. So you draw the power from either within you or without or around you in order to cast your spells and concentrate it into magic. And if there's a lot of magic in a particular area, then some of the magic crystallizes and forms life glass. But life glass, being a crystal, can absorb more magic into itself and expand and grow, and yeah. And the life glass dragon is basically a gem dragon made of life glass, or infused with life glass, and so it also can absorb magic and grow, which it does.
The chromatic dragons have Tiamat. The metallic dragons have Baphomet. The gem dragons have the life glass dragon. Baphomet.
Yeah. Anyway. They're a fairly unique dragon, thankfully.
Yes.
But anyway.
As long as no one sends the dragons to the moon, that should never happen again.
The life glass dragon continued its rampage after reducing Captain Giddy to his original form, that of a teeny kobold.
Which Vox decided to talk down to like a child.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys do after that?
If I recall, I went to chart because the ship was pretty much damaged after that. So we suggested going to AOR to get it fixed up.
Mm-hmm. But it needs life glass for the engines, doesn't it?
Yeah, I helped them charter a course. Fox learned the ocean is blue. And we set off to get life glass. The gnome city got knocked to the ground.
Yep.
And smashed. Lots of innocent gnomes died.
Smashed into Coal City. Yep. So Sprocketon has sort of combined with Coal City now.
Yes. We did check it out a little bit. Saved some gnomes. Fox ate a dead gnome. Kitty ate a bit of dead gnome. The party went no.
Mm-hmm.
Fox's shield got broken. Got a new shield.
No, call it what it is. It was stolen.
Stolen? Use it as a sled? Oh,
then a
yeah.
Forced me to give it up. I had no choice in the matter.
Yes, the restless dead wanted to saw it as a desecrated corpse because, it was made from a rib cage, and insisted that you give it proper funeral rites.
Yes, insisted, as in they stole it.
And you watched it burn.
I miss you, ribcage number 1.
But yeah.
On We started going into the sewers and came across some scary monsters that pretty much badly beat our rear ends and made poor Noel very, very sick.
Yep, so you decided to nope out of going underground to find the life glass.
Especially when we figured out, hey, the undead are coming back. Maybe that's not such a good idea to go down there.
Yeah, so you started to see evidence that the magic was returning.
Yes. We felt the magic returning.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why it returned.
No, you have no idea what happened to the life glass dragon and why suddenly all the magic it had absorbed had been released again.
Yes. We started heading. We decided to go to the gnomes to see if they had any life glass.
To the dwarves, you mean, right?
Dwarfs, yep.
Yeah.
Started heading there. I may or may not have pulled that night.
You found that the dwarven city was predominantly populated not by dwarves but by little cat people called Fury. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. That all the dwarves were busy mining something up at the top of the mountain, which, through various shenanigans, you have found out the substance was called Taraskeen that they were mining. And you bought several items crafted from Taraskeen, including a new shield and weapons and trinkets. Well, some of the trinkets were not bought but stolen.
Don't think of it as stealing. Think of it as borrowing with no intention of returning.
Stealing then.
But
No. Borrowing.
if they noticed, it's like they didn't care. But anyway, go on.
We started heading all the way up the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And got told by the dwarves, you are not going to go mining for life glass because you will kill us all when you inevitably can't handle it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, okay, screw you. One of us took that literally earlier in the day.
Yes. Seaman Key bedded a dwarf female.
Yes.
But anyway.
And so we went all the way back down the mountain and worked out that the place where Grandma's cottage once was might have life glass. So we started heading there.
You wanted to go there anyway because Kitty suspects that the werepanthers that were native to the Dark Woods might know something about her origins. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
But as we were getting closer and closer, there was much less dark wood and much more rock and dust everywhere.
Because that's where the dragon moon had come down. Yes.
Yes.
And
we found dirt.
Yep. You visited the little village of Derp, which is entirely populated by bird people, who you eventually befriended. With the help of Forces, who has a bird-like form. Yes. Am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. Antics ensue.
Mm-hmm.
I may or may not have annoyed two party members enough to threaten to take my tail, and I may or may not be hiding on the roof, where I'm probably being poked at by baby birds.
So anyway.
It was a long explanation, and I'm going to take a quick break.
I was going to say, did you breathe for that entire explanation?
So yeah, you're in Derp.
Derp.
Oh, you're looking at Toby. Okay. Outside where the city of the Dark Woods used to be, and is now covered in rubble, rocks, and ash. And there is also, it turns out, the dead body of a lunar dragon in the middle of it. What do you guys want to do today?
I want to go look at that dead body.
Anyone else have an opinion?
Forces is just ready to start exploring the Darkwood, since that's what they were here to do.
Mm-hmm. Even though the Darkwood seems to be
Dark wood.
just one or two trees and mostly wreckage. Yes. How does Kitty feel about the Darkwoods being in ruins?
Well, it puts a damper on our plans, but she's still hopeful.
Okay. Prince No? We're all caught up?
Yep.
What do you want to do today?
Stay close to the party.
Vox wants to run off and poke the dragon corpse.
I never said poke.
Yeah, probably mean eat, right?
More scavenge for parts.
Scavenge for parts. Okay.
It's not going to need a leg anymore. Or its teeth.
Okay. So, Forces also would like to explore the woods and check it out. So, after you have said goodbyes to your birdie hosts, is that what you're all going to do? Go explore the woods? Or what's left of it?
Yes.
Okay.
May as well. Sim and Key will try and get the baby birds off him and join this party. My tail is not a worm. How many times?
As you head north toward it used to be the woods, a couple of things catch your eye. One, there appear to be some sheep wandering around aimlessly. There also seem to be a few people.
Are they homeless?
Some of them are chasing the sheep. Others are rummaging through the wreckage, trying to see what they can forage. Collecting bits of wood.
I think we might have found my people.
I need to stop eating those. They're too good. Okay.
What are you eating?
Crisps. Mature cheddar and chive crisps. They're really good. Anyway. like fancy cheese and onion.
Ooh, so we're going with fancy cheese and onion. Can't have the normal stuff, can we?
They're on sale. Anyway,
You judging what our DM eats?
Yes.
Yes.
Why though? Just let the DM eat.
I really
God.
shouldn't while I'm being recorded. It's not professional.
Yeah, let me his quail legs.
Anyway, so, and you do, of course, see some of them looking with curiosity at the dragon corpse.
Hey, that's mine. I call dibs.
Are you sure? It seems to have the name Sticks written on it.
Nope, mine,
Yeah,
dibs.
you're right.
It sticks here. No, mine.
Who are you, anyway? And somewhere off to your right, you hear, "Ow! Fuck!" Meh.
Somebody just
Meh.
Breakfast, you've arrived.
Oh, look at the fluffy sheep.
They will be delicious. Hold it still.
No, you're not touching the sheep.
One
First I
of the
can't eat gnomes, now I can't eat sheep. What can I eat?
Meh.
See, it's mocking me.
This particular sheep doesn't seem to be moving much at all. And there's something.
I'm just gonna stare at the sheep.
Its face looks a little lumpen and grotesque.
I'm gonna reach for my mace and just get ready to crush its head. Just, I refuse to lose a staring contest with a sheep.
Can I check the sheep?
A green tendril pokes out of the corner of its eye.
Kill it!
Oh my god, you poor thing.
yeah. I
I'm
don't
hitting
think
that sheep. I'm hitting it. I do not care.
Go on
The
then.
sheep should not. And this is with my mace.
Holy
Natural
shit,
20.
crit. How much damage you do?
Come on.
Sorry.
Mute.
It's doubled, isn't it? So
Yeah,
2d6.
double the dice damage, yes. So you
11.
11 points of damage to a sheep. So,
No sheep should have a green tendril coming out its head.
no. So you smash its skull, yes?
Yes.
That was your intention? Yep.
Yes.
And you see several green tendrils grow out of the mush that used to be the sheep's face.
Kill it!
These
Fox is just gonna keep,
these
he's going to keep
tendrils,
wailing at these tendrils.
they sprout leaves.
Do I kill it?
Yes,
Yeah.
kill it.
The person that you heard scream out earlier is now going, "Ah, no!"
Die, nature! He's going to hit the plants growing again.
Yeah, so you're continuing to beat up this dead sheep.
No, I'm beating the shit out of these tendrils that are coming out. This does not look natural to Vox.
It's not. It's a rapidly growing tree.
What?
I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know much about trees.
It doesn't take too long before the bark actually ruptures out of what's left of the sheep's skin. There's bits of wool stuck to the outside of it.
I suggest you move away from it, Fox.
Okay. Fox is just following his instructions now and running. He's running to the dragon at this point, just no clear distance from the sheep.
Yeah, quite a few people are climbing onto rocks or the dragon body. As the man, sorry,
he's just kicking people off his dragon. He's like, "No, mine. I claim dibs."
All right, shove somebody.
You don't touch anything.
Strength check. Okay, you try to push somebody off, and you don't. Hey,
Everyone
there's enough room
gets
for
somewhere
everyone.
that isn't the ground.
The man that had been screaming has abruptly stopped as he too becomes a tree.
Ah, no, we out of here.
What?
We are out of here.
But my dips.
Nope, just out.
We're near magically growing trees, so I mean, the principle of the point.
Can I take the teeth at least?
The
Can
teeth.
Kitty try and go to pick Fox up?
Vox isn't down.
Well, she's gonna.
Oh, you mean
pick
just
him
lift
up,
him?
drag them
Okay.
away. Yeah.
Okay.
She's kidnapping Box. Call it what it is.
Let's get out of here.
How do you want to make a way out of the remains of the wood without possibly getting this happen to you?
Ooh, I have an idea.
Go on.
We're gonna serve on Vox.
Wait,
You're gonna
what?
surf on Vox.
I have another idea. The surfing on Vox does give me a sort of idea.
Go on.
If we use the dragon's scales as a kind of shoe, that might protect our feet long enough to get out of here.
So you want to rip some scales off the dragon's body and use them as feet protection?
Yeah.
You all have fun with that. I'm just gonna fly.
Mm-hmm.
What?
As soon as you go to fly, I'm grabbing your feet. No.
Can I just jump onto? Well, can I wild shape and jump onto Forces?
Wait, while shaping into?
A cat.
You're a bird. You could literally carry us out of here one at a time.
I was gonna suggest that until people started jumping at me.
I didn't jump.
If we die, we all die together.
Look at this body. Do you really think it's made for lifting? No.
I think it's made for loving.
Stop it.
Okay, I got a suggestion.
His strength isn't great.
Probably.
Go on.
I think. So, he isn't made for lifting. I currently am. So, if he lifted me and then I lifted everyone else, I feel like
That's not how
not gonna
physics works.
That's not how physics works at all.
Screw physics. Yeah, while we're panicking, I'm literally trying to steal whatever I can off this dragon.
Okay, you're gonna try and pull some scales off and teeth out and all that jazz?
Just anything I can get my hands on.
Just make some strength checks.
Okay, who am I carrying first?
Me.
While he does this.
Well,
Baby.
Prince Noel
18.
is your, Prince
Oh,
Noel is
19.
your, Prince Noel is your patron and your boyfriend.
That's true.
And that's a 19 on looting.
Indeed. Well, on removing what? A tooth, a scale, a claw?
Teeth and claws if I can.
Okay, so 19 gets you one tooth.
Oh.
They're big. They're big teeth.
They're big teeth. This is a tooth about as long as your forearm.
Oh, okay, that's a little bit better. Look, guys, free money!
Yeah, I'll slowly slowly start my carriage ride, I guess. Bird carriage ride.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he,
just sacrifice these other people to the trees?
every time he comes back, he just pushes Vox a little.
Push me again and I'll eat you.
Vox, can you make a con save?
A con save? Oh dear God.
You feel something spiky against your foot.
Oh no.
No.
Oh God, no.
Oh, shit.
Is it wrong that I knew this was going to happen?
Well, it's been nice knowing you.
No, you stay with me. I'm grabbing hold of him while going down.
No.
Going with me.
If he's grabbing for me, I will hit him with something.
So your response
I don't want to die alone.
So your response to getting the spiky seed pod stuck in your foot is to grab Noel?
I'm grabbing the closest person to me. Get this thing off me. See? Listen to Tangled.
So what's you gonna do?
The CD pod, can I smash it off with my mace or pry it off with anything?
You can try and pry it off, but be careful what you pry it off with.
What do I have?
I.e., I wouldn't recommend using your bare hands.
Can I just use my dragon breath and burn it off?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to use one of my dragon breath charges.
And just burn your own foot.
Yes! Considering the alternative option is become a tree.
Yes.
So, yeah. I won't even need to do the deck save, will I? Because,
No.
It's myself.
Yeah, you're holding it there. Now, do you have resistance to fire?
Yes. But the
Okay.
tree does not.
No.
That's 6 fire damage. If it's not gone, I'm just going to keep breathing.
Yeah, that'd do it. It doesn't have much.
I'm alive!
You burn you take 3 points of damage yourself, of course, but
Oh, that's fine.
you burn the sea pod out of your flesh. It hurt though.
Ow! Guys, nature's trying to kill us again.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Nature's trying to kill you.
You're the only one that was like moving around. Everybody else is staying relatively still.
But I got teeth.
Many of the other people have fled. Some of them have ended up stepping on vaccine seat pods as they were retreating.
Well, I live here now.
So anyway, Forces, you're busy ferrying people, yes?
Yes.
Who's going first?
Noel first.
Noel first. Where do you put him?
Derp's just outside the forest, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with Derp. At least it's somewhat safe.
You do see another settlement, by the way, that's a little to the northeast, nestled between the mountains. It's a much larger population, and it's where the other people are running to. You don't know this yet, but it's the city of Gate.
We know the Derpians. They accepted me because I'm a bird person, so they'll look after Noel while I collect the rest.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, pretty much. So who are you carrying next?
Kitty.
The kitty. Kitty the kitty. She is literally a house cat right now, so you could probably carry 2 people.
Oh, then I'll carry Seaman Key and Kitty.
There you go.
Can I stay with Vox? Make sure he's
Okay.
If you
going to turn into a tree on his own.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you really want to leave Vox on his own?
Who's gonna come back for you?
So, Kitty, still in cat form, decides to remain with Fox. And, no, while you are among the bird people on your own, is there anything particular you say or do as you're getting stared at by owl people and eagle people and seagull people and...
Probably just gonna try to do some conversations.
What are you going to chat to them about?
So, that forest, is that dangerous?
They all just nod.
Okay. I have a friend. A friend might be a bit of a stretch, but he got touched by one of those seeds thingies.
Is he a tree now?
I don't know. Does he turn into a tree?
If you let it grow. It's possible, they say, that you can let it grow just enough that it forms a thick layer of armor under your skin. That's why it's called bark skin. Though I have not known any who have succeeded in preventing it from taking over entirely. Once it takes hold, you're a tree.
Noted.
Best thing is to get the seed pod out fast. Before it can take hold.
Yeah, okay.
Or
great.
just fly over the forest and not touch the ground.
Right again.
I'm assuming by this point Forces would be bringing Seaman Key.
Yes. Probably a little out of breath by this point.
Hey, Forces.
Huh?
Make sure Vox doesn't carry any of the pods. Please.
Of the seed pods.
Okay. I'll be
Sorry,
back.
Vox. Sorry, Forces. I'll try and lay off the bananas in future.
No, to be fair, you're probably about average weight. I'm just very lazy.
You admit it!
When did sheep become explosives?
So, I was about to say, in the meantime, what are Vox and Kitty talking about? Or what is Vox saying to the cat?
When did sheep become explosives?
When did sheep become explosives?
And can we have one? I will pet him and walk him and take care of him every day.
There's more,
I can
there's more than a few sheep that are no longer moving.
We can call him Jeff. Can we keep one? Persuasion?
You gonna try and persuade the cat?
Yes, I want to try and persuade the cat to not let me get one of these sheep.
Who can't understand you right now?
I can't. I'm only in wild shape.
The cat can understand me. I can't understand the cat.
Yeah. So would you nod? Or would you just lick your paw and ignore him? Or what would you be doing, Kitty?
Kitty's gonna meow and shake her head in a no gesture.
But
So I
They're
want
flush.
Fox, make a wisdom save. A wisdom roll. Make an insight check, basically, is what I'm saying. Sorry.
Oh, do an insight check, okay.
I want you to see if you can correctly interpret the cat's gesture. Yes, you can.
17.
Okay.
Fine.
Alright. Do you look
Wait,
around?
I need to ask this very quick. Is there any other animals besides sheep here I need to ask now? E.g. birds?
Not anymore.
Oh, thank God.
The humans, for the most part, fled. One or two of them didn't make it. The sheep were too stupid to leave and have continued to mooch around and got themselves all stuck. Rooted to the spot. But the trees are growing back.
Well, now I'll find the urge to launch an arrow at one of these sheep.
Yeah, if you want to. Do either of you look around at all?
I'm gonna look around at the mess Vox has created by killing a sheep.
Okay. Yeah, well, the sheep that you were trying to beat to a pulp is a short, stubby tree right now. It bulges at the bottom where the sheep's corpse had been, but it's a short tree.
I don't think this is right. Don't trees take ages to grow?
Well, it's beginning to slow down now that it's,
I'm gonna do one of the few things Vox could actually do, which is a nature check. Because growing up in, a forest, he'd somehow know a bit more about trees than this.
Go on then.
I take it back, he knows shit about trees.
He doesn't know anything about these trees at all. You are completely flummoxed.
This is not right. Good kitty.
So Forces is... Is Kitty nodding now? And agreeing?
Just nodding. Yeah, this is not,
This is not right.
normal tree behaviour.
Mm-hmm. Is Forces returning? Or is he still chatting with Noel and Seaman Key?
No, you probably try to be as quick as you can, just...
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Forces, what do you say when you arrive?
Just breathe heavily, just... Get on.
Okay. And he's just gonna climb on your back. Hi-ho, Silver!
That's where the wings are.
Do you want to carry me in your arms, then?
Well, that's how it works.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise I can't flap the wings.
Mm-hmm.
I need to ask this. Can you actually hold Vox?
How much does Vox weigh?
He's 7'5", so a lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, Forces only has a strength of 8. However, you do have proficiency with athletics, so...
Yeah.
Do you want to do an athletics check, Forces, to see if you can lift him?
Can I add anything to... Yes, I will guidance myself.
15. It's a struggle, but you make it.
I feel pretty.
As quickly as he can, just gets them out of there.
Mm-hmm. You're fairly close to the ground. Presumably you're also holding Kitty.
Yes.
Unless Kitty wants to pad along the ground, carefully threading her way between the seed pods.
I think Kitty could do that, but
But it's an opportunity to be carried.
yeah. And walking down there is more risky than being up on forces, so
Yep, it would probably be a bad idea if you give a tree the heart of Umberlee.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you make it out of the woods.
Where'd my sis go?
Where did what?
Sean.
I don't know. You tell us.
Give me a sec.
Okay. So when Forces finally arrives in the relative safety of Derp, how do you feel?
It just puts them down and just lies down. Guys are heavy.
Is that why you're carried everywhere?
You try and fly 3 people out of there.
I'd love to, but I don't have wings. That's your job.
You do have a way of giving him wings, Forces.
Well, I don't want to give him wings. He doesn't appreciate it.
How do I appreciate it if I don't have it?
Just lies there, breathing.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay.
One of the Kenku is looking quizzically at Forces. Like, just looking down at their own feathered arms. And then looking back at Forces.
Do I notice? Do I have to do a perception to notice?
Your perception? Yeah, it's pretty obvious. He's not being subtle about this.
I just go. Yes. Can I help?
Help?
And I'm back.
Can you help?
I mean, I can try. What do you want me to do?
He lifts up his arms and does a flapping motion. Help.
I imitate and just
You do that with your arms rather than your wings.
no, with my wings.
He
Just-
wants you to bite him.
Bite? Bite! He looks horrified.
You want to? Can you not fly?
Cannot fly.
Oh,
I think he wants you to pick him up.
I can
Fly!
I can lift you, or I can make you like me.
Like me.
Then
You-
yeah, I'm gonna have
Me like you. Make
Then
me
I'm-
like you.
then I'm gonna have to peck you.
Peck me.
Is that such a good idea? Weren't you told to be careful with the gift?
Yeah, but he's already a crow person.
Would it become an even bigger bird?
One of the other Arakokos go, do you know the history of the Kenku?
No, but he's a bird person, right? He should be able to fly. Makes sense to me.
They once were. Or so the legend goes. But they angered the gods. And they lost their ability to speak for themselves. Instead, they can only mimic what others have said to them. And they also lost their ability to fly. It would be a bold move to try and undo the will of the gods.
A bold move, you say? And which god was this? Or do we not know? Is it lost to time?
The Kenku have not been able to tell us.
I pecked the Kenku.
Roll
Oh well.
You didn't hear him say angered gods.
It's a.
unarmed strike.
Do I?
You
Yeah,
didn't
do I
actually write
not-
it. You didn't actually write it on there. Okay.
Do I not have proficiency in unarmed strikes? That's so weird. Oh, because it's strength.
Just gonna
That's
step
right.
back and just. We are not with him. Just looking up to the heavens. We're not with him.
14.
Oh yeah. That does it. It only does 1d4 plus your strength modifier. Well, plus your... Yes. Oh, actually, no, you can use the dex. You can use dex for it. So, at least according to the Wereraven stat block.
Is it optional? Either or?
Yeah, consider your beak
Well,
a finesse weapon.
I use my strength so it doesn't do as much damage to him.
Fair. So a d4 minus 1 is 2 points of damage, and he needs to make a con save. And he fails. Ah! He goes. Ow! That was... Huh. I can talk? I can talk!
Okay, now I have to tell you what I was told when I got this. So, and I just tell them what.
That you were
What
warned
bush?
it's a curse and it could be very dangerous to spread it. Yeah.
Yes. So,
Are you kidding? My people have been trying to regain their voice and their wings since we were cursed. I'm fucking biting everyone.
don't bite. You can bite all the Kenku. I agree with that. That sounds like a good plan.
He does not speak for us.
I am taking 2 steps away.
I am stepping
hand
as far
sounds.
away as I can.
He turns into a raven and flies off.
I can hear you downstairs.
Sorry, what?
something.
Not sure.
Dark.
Not sure. I heard that right.
Something about stairs, I believe.
Yeah, I heard the stairs bit, but I thought that one of the words that, yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that can only end well. I did a good thing today.
Seaman Key just starts going nervous monkey noises.
I think I did a good thing.
Yes, killing everyone. Great idea.
You think maybe
Attention
they were
people
cursed?
down. Run.
I'll tell you what. Next time we get to a library, I'll read a book on it.
Do you think you'll make it to the library?
We don't have a library, said the Aarakocra, or at least not one that contains the knowledge you're looking for, but there is an old temple in town that might shed some light on the matter, or at least perhaps one such as you could help us shed some light on the matter.
Like, Seaman Key begins pulling forces away. He's not going back into the town where he might get infected by lycanthropy.
Where? You're pulling who away?
I'm pulling forces away. Seaman Key is not going back into the town where he might get forcefully turned through lycanthropy.
Forces is a lycanthrope.
Well, yeah, but he does not trust the other Kenku to not start biting everybody else, and then they come and bite them.
The other Kenku's already left. He turned into a crow and flew away.
Yeah, what if they come back?
Look, this bird person wants me to go read some books. And then we can find out if it was a bad idea.
I can say now, yes. If a god says this is bad, you do not push the button.
I agree with Vox. He's making sense for once.
It's an unnamed
I'm as dumb as a
god.
bag of bricks, but at least I'm wise. You do not anger a god.
I do.
And that's why we'll all die.
Drama, drama, drama. What does Prince Noel think of all this?
I don't know, but I know that I'm siding with forces and not Vox.
Just on general principle.
Yeah.
Okay then.
I might chastise forces a bit as well. Just be like, well done. Now be pissed off the gods.
So you agree with me? We sacrifice him.
You just cannot lizard, man.
We sacrifice.
Look, they couldn't even name the god that I've apparently annoyed. He may have even forgot about it or they may have even forgot about it by now.
Have you met an ex-girlfriend? They never forget.
Do you
got
have
it,
an ex-girlfriend?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, come on, we'll go to this temple, we'll read some books, and we'll find out if my idea was so bad or not.
Well, the upside
Okay,
is we can
but
see
I'm
get hit by a
holding
bolt of
my
lightning.
I'm holding my action to dodge the monkey out of there.
I'm going to follow him with my shield drew at all times, just using it as an extra layer of protection.
Can I sit on Vox's head? I want the cover of that shield.
How do you
Just stay
sit?
behind me.
Like, you're not tiny. How are you going to sit on his head?
I'm basically just sitting on his shoulders like a child.
Vox, do you allow Seaman Key
Yes.
to piggyback?
Yes.
Okay. So.
Kitty just lay on Force's head without a care in the world.
You're going to sit on Forces' head?
Yeah.
It was nice knowing you.
I'm half and half. I was born like a wee bit were creature, so
You were born this way.
yeah. Like I'm not a full-blooded one, but I got that blood in there somewhere.
So anyway, the those who are interested are going to be led through town to the old temple. There have been. They explain on the way that it has been redecorated and re-sanctified as a temple of Palor. And sure enough, there are banners with suns on the outside of this building, and when you go inside, there are pennants and banners of this sun deity everywhere, including a decorative cloth hanging laid over the altar. However, the Aarakocra pulled the pennants back to reveal decorative stained glass windows showing various scenes involving creatures that look a lot like Forsis when he's in his hybrid form, seeming to travel from world to world, turning every creature into creatures like themselves, until this does not go well for those people, and they realize that if every creature is the same type of creature as you, eventually you're going to run out of food, space, resources, etc. So, at least this is what seems to be portrayed in the windows. Them conquering and then starving and dying off. Another window shows a group of a council of these creatures seeming to come up with a solution, inscribing the new tenets. And another window shows them actively sending out members of their race to reduce the population on the various worlds that they'd conquered, so that the natural life can return. And it looks like this seems to be done magically for the most part. And a lot of the creatures, basically this is the origins of the Kenku, is that this Elder Council decided to magically turn the majority of their population across many worlds into creatures that can neither communicate for themselves nor fly by themselves. However, as you come over to the altar, there seems to be a story of one that went rogue and came to this world to spread they seem to disagree with the council. They came to this world, started causing trouble, and then they've pulled back the altar cloth and show carved into the altar itself are murals depicting the arrival of a heroic member of this strange race coming to this world to find the rogue and put an end to their mischief. The altar itself, seems to have a sword. Yeah, there's a sword embedded, like, in the stonework at the front of the altar. Its blade tarnished, and the top of the altar is indented slightly, and there's a like a rosette of holes in the dead center.
Congratulations. You made the apocalypse.
No, look, there's a whole, like, preordained solution to the problem. So it's
Yes.
fine.
Genocide. Now, granted, I'm fine with that myself. How are you going to find all of them?
I don't need to find all of them. They're gonna send another crow person to do it.
I hate to say it, you caused the problem. You fix it.
I can't use a sword.
I just stare at him, just... Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Pick it up or I'll hit you with it.
It's in stone. Look at it. It's rusted. I can't use a sword anyway.
Have you tried?
Yes.
Now. And I just point at the sword.
You're going to try pull at the sword?
No, I'm trying to get forces too. He started this problem, like making him end this.
I can't use a sword.
Is that the case? Are you the rogue or the hero?
I don't know. I wasn't always a bird person. So
Is option C, the one that caused the problem.
I don't think any of these people.
Why do you think the altar is like this?
I don't know. If I had to guess, I mean, that looks like a drain to me. If I had to guess, someone has to pour something down there, and the sword will be released. But it looks pretty useless to me. It looks pretty rusty, and I can't use a sword. So,
Does anybody else have a different interpretation?
Grab sword, you fix problem.
I think they told me a bit about the beforehand.
Do you want to do a history check? See what you know?
Gotta make sure I'm not gonna noodle.
Make sure you're in the right server.
Yeah. History.
History.
23.
Ooh. Okay. You know something else about you do know something else about this. You know that that this is a sacrificial altar, that the sword, the hero's sword, is intended to be used on the rogue over the altar to drain his blood, to put an end to him.
Yippee! I'm gonna share it with the group.
You also know that the rogue somewhat avoided his fate and calls himself the Changer, and he has an establishment in the city of Gate.
Yeah, I'm just gonna share my knowledge with the group.
See, there's someone else already out there causing the problem. Wasn't me.
Or you're his replacement.
I just
Get on
didn't.
the altar.
I
just didn't help.
You also know that there have been several times where this curse has become a problem, and the most recent instance of it was when Bush travelled to the plane of air and met these strange raven people who call themselves the Tengu, and got bit himself and brought that curse back with him to this world. And he on that occasion the Tengu sent a member of their race. Now, much like the Kenku, they tend to have names that are sounds rather than actual words. This Tengu's name was his friend Death Rattle. So he was sent to kill everybody who had taken the curse, but he was kind of persuaded against that. He ended up joining Giddy's crew.
I mean, we kind of one-shotted him.
Yeah, this is also true.
Oh, we're all gonna die.
Well, as I see it, all I did was help one crow person learn how to fly. Sounds to me like there's some other preordained hero that needs to fix this problem, and the Changer is the one that's the problem, so...
You're fixing this.
How am I gonna fix it? I can't even use a sword.
You're the responsible one.
Nope.
Yes.
Is anyone else in the party weighing in on this discussion?
Kitty's just watching the drama unfold from horses and that.
Seaman Key is looking outside, waiting for the inevitable lycanthrope bird people to come in and bite his tail off.
You waiting for Death Rattle Jr. to show up, huh?
Yeah, he's got his dagger out ready.
Look, Vox, if this makes you feel any better, watch. It goes over the sword and literally half-assed attempts, literally just puts the hand on the sword and pulls, like, fake pulls.
It's so far embedded into the stone, you can't even get your fingers around the hilt. It just isn't.
See, can't be done. Not by me. Oh well, I tried.
Pull the sword, or I hit you with the sword.
Forces, you're fairly confident that he won't be able to get it out of there.
You pull the sword.
Fine.
What are you gonna do?
He's gonna pull the sword.
How?
He's gonna put 2 feet on the end of the handles and just try and force it up the best way he can.
Like I said, it's embedded in the stone. There is literally no room around the hilt for your fingers.
He will push the stone then if he has to.
What's that gonna do?
Vox is not smart. He's trying to make a point.
Oh, I have an idea.
Go on.
Seaman Key walks over, still watching his back. Instead of trying to grab the hilt and pull it out, he's going to grab the actual blade bit.
Again, embedded in the stone.
That's it. Patience gone. He's just going to pick up his mace and just start smashing the rock. When in doubt, hit it really hard. 12.
Doesn't do
That's
enough.
12 with the mace.
Yep, that doesn't do damage.
Look, if this is gonna make you feel better, instead of destroying the nice temple, can I go over to the little, like, drain thing and prick my finger?
Yeah.
I just prick my finger and let a little bit of blood drop down it. Did that do anything?
Not quite yet.
I suppose I'll regenerate. I just cut a bit more with the dagger.
How much damage you do to yourself?
D4 plus 2.
That's not good. 3. Okay. You suddenly feel a gust of wind to come from somewhere. And the pennants all start fluttering. And then just as abruptly it stops. And a dark feathered figure stands in the doorway of the temple.
See, you're the chosen one. Well, crap.
I am climbing up the wall. I am climbing up the wall.
He did it.
It is just going to remain on Force's head.
I'm gonna stick close to forces.
I'm taking 2 steps back from forces and getting behind my shield.
I'll just go crow mode and just kind of stare at him. Just
You turn into a full... You go full
not,
raven?
Not full raven, hybrid.
Hybrid mode. Okay.
Ah! Car.
I do not recognize you.
I don't recognize you either. You look like a
Look like a what?
a bird.
So do you.
Okay.
But our numbers are few. We have kept it that way for many centuries. I presume you know why.
I mean, the windows gave a clue.
Do you know then why I am here?
To kill the Changer.
The Changer has long since ceased being one of us. He is no longer a threat. You, and whoever turned you, and those that you yourself have turned. Your lives are forfeit.
Now, that's just rude.
Can we cure him without killing him?
I've just gotten used to being a bird person. I don't want to go back.
In the 5 minutes of being a bird person, you've started the apocalypse.
No, he's
I've been a bird person for weeks.
since was it Bush or Death Rattle that changed you?
It was Death Rattle, because Bush... I think we said Bush, but then we realised that Bush wouldn't have even been there, so
No.
yeah, it would have been Death Rattle.
Can we turn him back without killing him? I mean, there are clerics that have spells that can cure lycanthropy, right? Not that I'm saying it's a disease, but...
I do not know this word. But you have the power to lift the curse.
No, but I know someone who can. She's kinda scary, though.
I know a quicker way. And he summons a shadowy blade.
Please, not that way. Please.
Are you going to kill him?
He's going to try, and I'm just going to prepare to cast a spell.
And which spell would that be?
I'm going to lightning bolt here.
Okay. Let's see which of you... Well... Let's see how fast you are. Roll initiative. And anyone else who wants to involve themselves in the fight.
I'm going to take the dodge action.
Well, you still need to roll initiative for that. Noel is on 5, Forces on 18, Kitty on 24, Key on 17. What do you got, Vox?
1 moment. Because my thing D&D Beyond crashed.
Un momento.
There we go.
22.
Natural 20!
Okay. So, all of you are fast.
Except me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a slowpoke.
Moses on 18, Key on 17, the Stranger on 11, and finally Noel on 5. So, Kitty, what do you do?
Well,
Or are you just going to continue just watching with amusement?
Well, I'm gonna bonus. I think it's bonus action. Go out wild shape.
So you're going to cease being a kitty.
Yes.
Let's see. You can stand, or as a bonus action. Yeah, you can drop your wild shape as a bonus action. Okay.
And I am going to cast conjure animals.
Are you going to summon ravens?
No,
What are you going to call on?
owls.
Owls. Okay. So,
Unless ravens have a flyby ability.
let's have a look. I don't think so, but no, they have the mimicry ability and they've got a beak attack.
What does the mimicry ability do?
Just allows them to mimic a sound like a baby crying or an animal chittering or... Yeah.
I can't go giant owl.
Giant owl. So you've got 8 giant owls, yes?
Yes.
And would you like to roll initiative for the giant owls?
Yes. +2 for them, isn't it?
It is indeed a +2. Oops. 10. Okay. So the giant owls go after the stranger, but before Prince Noel. Vox. There are suddenly 8 owls.
It's not going to stop my plan. I'm getting in front of Forces and just getting ready to protect him from that sword. I'm going to crouch so he can still shoot his lightning, but I'm going to put it away so he has to get through me first.
Okay. And you're holding an action, or is there something else?
Yeah, I'm going to hold an action with my mace, so as soon as he gets close, I'm going to hit him with it.
Alright. Forces, you throwing your lightning?
Yeah.
So... Is it lightning bolt or witch bolt?
Lightning bolt.
Okay, so dex save. Woo! $15.
That is a... Oh, that is my DC, so that is a save.
Mm-hmm.
So that means he takes half. But so that is...
Let me pull it up. Lightning bolt. So 8d6 lightning damage divided by 2.
I was up casting it, but that's fine. So D6. I'm just looking for... I meant to do some extra damage. I'm just trying to find out how much it is.
The elemental adept.
No. Heart of the Storm. I do an extra 3.
Okay. Okay.
So that's 18.
Okay, whenever you start casting a spell of first level or higher that deals down lightning or thunder damage, creatures of your choice within 10 feet of you take 3 lightning or thunder damage. It doesn't get added to the spell.
And he's not within 10 feet, so he doesn't get that. Okay, that's fine.
It's still...
So that's...
Half of 36 is it? Well, half of 33, yes.
Is 16.
Yes.
Then I will quicken spell.
Mm-hmm.
Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver. Ooh. Wait. Mind Sliver's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. For fuck's sake. Spell. Mind Sliver. It's an intelligence save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He only gets an 8.
It takes an additional 10.
And it also subtracts d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn.
Yep.
Yep. Seaman Key.
Seaman Key is going to do what he does best when he's scared.
Hide.
Nope, he's going to attack and scream.
Attack and scream. Not sneaky
Yes.
at all. Okay.
So charging at him. I have extra attacks, so
But because you got 4 levels in fighter.
yeah. So is that if I'm
Wait.
using my daggers?
Do you have an extra attack at 4th level in fighter?
Yeah, because I got fighter levels.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure you get the extra attack at 5th level.
I have. Hold on, I think I got 5 levels in fighter. Let me check.
According to the character sheet I've got, you've got 6 in rogue, 4 in fighter. Everybody's level is 10.
6 in rogue, 4 in fighter. I think you get extra attack at level 4. Let me check.
Yeah, alright.
No, level 5.
Mm-hmm. I can prove it if you want.
Yeah, I'm looking as well. I'm not sure now.
At 5th level, you get the extra attack. 1st level, you get the fight. You pick a fighting style and you get 2nd win. 2nd level is when you get action surge. 3rd level is when you pick your martial archetype. 4th level is the ability score improvement. 5th level is the extra attack. Most of the classes that gain an extra attack gain it at 5th level. In fact, I'm pretty sure all of them gain it at 5th. So,
Oh, I think I know what I did. I was considering putting another level in fighter, but I chose rogue in the end, and I forgot to rub out the extra attack.
well, on my version of the character sheet, it doesn't say extra attack, so it's got sneak attack.
Yeah, I have it written on mine. I was just being indecisive.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just take that off. There we go. And yeah, I'll just do my sneak attack.
How are you going to give yourself advantage if you're coming at him screaming?
I have my burb.
Oh yes, your little friend. 'Cause how did you have a little friend again?
I have Find Familiar.
No. Yep. And he's always with you, giving you advantage. Okay. So,
Yes, there is a reason I chose Find Familiar.
yes. Another good one is to have the urchin background, so you've got a little mouse in your pocket. But yes.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have made sense with Sim and Key being the sailor.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so only the 22 hits.
Okay, that's fine. D4 plus 3d6 plus 3. He takes 15 damage.
Okay.
Am I next to anyone?
Did you use your?
I'm using my daggers. I just want to know if I'm next to someone, because if they get attacked, I can use interception.
Just your little. No one else has gone into melee. Just you.
Okay. Ooh, I have action surge.
Okay.
What does that do again?
It means that once per turn, once per long rest, you can take an extra action this turn. Do you want to take an extra action? Do you want to attack again? It would only.
Yeah, I will attack again.
You don't get the bonus action attack as well, just a single attack.
Save it for the next round then, because I'd have to get my rapier out.
No, you can attack again with your dagger. D20 plus
Yeah,
6.
but it's lower damage.
It is, yeah.
If I get an extra attack, I at least want it to be with a D8.
Okay then. So, if that's you done, then the stranger, you watch as the cut that you gave the stranger heals before your eyes. And then... You really shouldn't have gotten in my way.
I attack when I'm scared.
Suddenly, you are shrouded in darkness.
Very loud monkey noises.
And... 2d20 plus 9. With advantage because you can't see him. 23 and 14. Only the 20. Only the
yeah,
20.
23 hits.
Okay. So that's 7d6 plus 5 of... Yeah, 36 points of necrotic damage.
Ow! You hurt me, DM. You have literally knocked me down to exactly half health.
Oof. And then you hear
Painful monkey scream.
You hear a faint the giant owls.
Right. So they're all gonna do their flyby attacky.
Okay.
Let's just roll for that quick.
Yeah, they need to roll with disadvantage because they can't see what they're attacking because of the magical darkness around Seaman Key.
I need to do 8 iterations, don't I?
So they're just going to dive into the darkness and attack whatever they can find in there, right?
Hopefully they'll find it.
Oh, is it too late to use Uncanny Dodge to half that damage I just took?
That's a reaction. Yeah, you can do that.
I got
18.
a
Yay.
question.
So you only take 18. What are you doing?
Well, I got a question because the giant owls have keen hearing and sight.
Yes, but they still can't see
That's
through
still-
magical darkness.
But what about here?
Are they going to make a perception check to see if they can find his location, or are they going to attack? What do you want to
They'll
do?
attack.
You'll have them attack. Okay.
Yep.
So 8 iterations of d20 plus 3 with disadvantage. Okay. So 2 of those hit something. 3 of them hit each other.
Fucking Gary, Larry, and Barry.
How much damage do you do?
This is the fun part. 2d6.
So it'll be 4d6 plus 2 against. Seaman Key. 14 points of damage to Seaman Key.
How many?
14 points of damage as you get scratched and you get scratched by owls fluttering at
I've
you in the
already
darkness.
used my reaction.
Yeah. Okay, so it's Noel's turn.
Bum, bum, bum. And I can't see shit. Can I?
In the magical darkness, certainly not. What is your passive perception? Yeah, no.
No.
Seeming key, stop that. Thank you. Making helicopter noises?
Yeah.
You probably heard Seaman Key call out as the owls attacked.
Yeah. Everything I have is probably at disadvantage. That sucks. May I cheese it again?
What you gonna try and do?
To be honest, I don't know. Why don't I have magic missiles?
That would be good. That would be very interesting.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay.
Because yeah.
Good. Alright
then I'm probably gonna quicken a... Well, I can't use Vicious Mockery because apparently I need to see him.
Wait, yelling at insults, you need to see someone.
Apparently so!
Let's see. You unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range. Okay, that's daft. You have to be able to see them for Vicious Mockery, but you don't need to see the target for Eldritch Blast. That's weird.
You have to stare them in the eyes as you insult them.
Yeah. Look me in the eyes when you say it.
So, let me get this right. If you can see them, you hurt their feelings. If the creature is deaf, though, it still gets hurt.
Yeah.
But of Radiance, I need to see him as well.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna quicken a freaking firebolt, because that doesn't say that I have to see him.
You hurl a mode of fire at a creature or object within range, so as long as it's within 120 feet, yep. This is gonna be funny. So you hurl a mode of fire.
Going to die.
No. Because I'm assuming that you're hurling it, your intention is to hurl it at the stranger, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you throw it, it begins moving in the direction that it begins going towards the darkness, but then it moves upwards and arcs over your head and hits a target behind the altar. Can you? Well, actually, let's see if it hits the target. Make a ranged spell attack, please.
That motherfucker teleported.
12!
Does not do damage, but now you know where he is.
Guys!
Yes.
My firebolt flew the other way. I think he's back there.
Okay, Kitty, it's your turn.
Yes! Stop hitting me!
And Kitty Yeah, your passive perception of 20, the only one in the party who could overcome the stranger's passive sneak of 19. Confirmed. Stranger is behind altar. What do you do?
Well, Kitty's going to shift.
Into what?
Well, she's just going to use her shift. You know.
Oh, okay, you're not wild shaping, you're swift stride shifting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Once per short rest as a bonus action, you can assume a more bestial appearance. So you get all kittified. And yeah. You gain 11 temporary HP. And 10 feet of extra movement. As a reaction, when a creature ends its turn within 5 feet of you. Yeah. Okay, so what do you want to do now that you're kittified?
Oh. He's been hurting my friends.
Question mark?
Sure.
Technically, you have.
Okay, well, he insulted kind of half my species.
What?
If you can even call it that. He has stuff against were creatures, and I'm half were creature.
What?
Plus, he insulted forces, okay?
Okay. I ship it. Anyway. So, what are you going to do?
Well...
Are you going to attack him?
Oh, yes, I am going to attack him. Can I use my short bow?
You can.
Then again, I could actually run up to him and give him a swipe with my rapier.
Indeed. And in either case, you would get your sneak attack bonus.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to him.
Thanks to Rakish Audacity. So yeah, D20 plus 8. Does not inflict enough damage to penetrate his studded leather armor.
That's fine. I'm up in his face. He pissed me off. I'm happy.
So you dive over the altar, slash at him with your rapier, and he just smirks at you, which is a little difficult to do with a beak, but he manages it. Vox.
Vox is just going to move round to the other side of his friend. Just.
So you're still being a body shield for forces.
Wait. Anthony, I forgot something.
Go on.
I've still got the Heart of Umbly, so that should have been more than...
Ooh, yeah.
+8.
Yes. So it should have been a plus 12, right?
Yeah.
Because you're using the strength that the Heart of Umbly gives you.
Yeah. Sorry, Box.
My feelings.
So, yeah. So 7 plus 12 is 19, which does get through his studded leather armor. So go ahead and do the 1d8 plus 8.
Yeah, so it's 1d8 plus 2d6, isn't it?
Yeah, and you also need to add your strength modifier.
Which is +9.
Yes. So yeah. He does not smirk, because that freaking hurt.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, wait, I used my bonus action to shift, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Oh, that's fine.
Ah! Why are you protecting the cursed one?
He saved my life. Thus, I owe him one.
Vox, it is now your turn.
I'm going to move around to the other side. Respond to his question with, I owe him one life. And I'm going to start throwing at him the shards I picked up the other day. How many shards can I throw at once?
Oh, the shards of yeah, they're just like darts, throwing darts. You use them like ninja stars, basically.
How many can I throw? That's what I'm just checking.
How many attacks do you have?
I have 2 attacks plus action surge.
Okay.
I'm going to use 2 attacks.
Okay. That's not books. Try that again.
Yeah, but I'm wrong. But I like those results. One's an 18.
So, I'm going to teach you the right formula, though. That's what you should have put in.
Sorry.
That's okay. So, yeah, the lowest one is an 18, so 7. Yeah, so both of them get through. And because you have monk levels, I believe that brings the minimum damage. Yeah, makes it a d6, right?
Yeah.
So each one does d6 plus 2.
$13.
Nice.
Please go away. I want to sacrifice him. And I'm going to end my round there.
What? Forces, it's your turn.
Okay. I turn around to face them. I'll just say, obviously didn't want to face me head on, and then cast dissonant whispers.
Which is a wisdom save.
Indeed.
Holy shit, that's a fail. Nat 1, making a 7 altogether.
21 points of psychic damage.
Ow.
And he has to, if he has his reaction available, he has to move as far away as he can.
Which is the back wall of the of the temple. Yeah, he flies as quickly as he can to the back wall of the temple, which of course would trigger an opportunity attack from Kitty.
So, just roll to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Add to D.
D20 plus. I think it's actually supposed to be a 13. D20 plus 13. Because the hard verbally gives you a plus 9 strength modifier, doesn't it? Oh yeah. However, 16 does not get through his AC. So.
Well, I mean, gotta cut him some slack, right?
Sorry?
Well, it's pretty sure he got Vorsus wants to kill him more than I do.
So.
Well,
That's why I missed. No other reason.
I see. Sure. So.
he's getting a quicken spell chill touch as well.
Holy shit. You're gonna stop him from regenerating, aren't you?
13.
It's a roll to
I'm
hit.
assuming
Okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming 13 misses.
Yeah, that
16.
does not penetrate his AC. No, he's got an AC of 17. Okay.
Cool.
So He's gonna be.
Did you just say that you wanted to sacrifice him?
Seaman Key, it's your turn.
I will come out of the scary darkness.
Oh, that's
shoot
probably.
him with my-
I imagine that would have dropped by now because he would have. Well, some of that damage would have made him break concentration. It doesn't matter which. But yeah, the darkness would have dropped.
Okay, so he doesn't pull that move on me again. I'm going to hit him with my...
He's at the opposite end of the temple now.
How far away?
It's a temple, so... Let's see, he could actually... About 50... 60. So, let's say it's 100 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna move 30 feet and shoot him with my crossbow.
Alright.
Using my burb to give me advantage.
Does not do damage.
Oh yeah, because he's a lycanthrope.
No, because he has an AC of 17.
Oh right. Is it possible for me to action surge?
Yeah. You want to shoot him again?
Yes.
Still doesn't hit. Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, he's my friend, and friends protect each other.
And yet it seems that one of you wants to kill him themselves.
I go dibs.
Really? Well, before you kill him, I still need to know who he has turned, and who turned him.
Bush.
No, ignore that. My people have a saying: snitches get stitches.
And idiots get killed.
Yeah, he ain't gonna catch Bush, so I'm not worried about telling him.
It wasn't Bush anyway.
Who was it then?
Carl.
Screw you, it was Bush. But you ain't gonna catch that guy.
Bush. I recognize that name. We sent
Yeah.
another after him. Another who did not return. Did you turn any others?
Yeah, your mother.
Vox just face palms.
Can we stop trying to kill each other? We know a cleric that can cure lycanthropy. Can't we just get that one to cure you guys instead of having to kill people?
What guarantee do I have that he will not bite another?
I have a mace.
Tail that's very good at muzzling people. You could even come with us.
No.
No.
We could do it.
I must be certain that the curse has ended, has been curtailed. The problem is that I too am cursed and feel compelled to spread it. The only way to prevent the curse from spreading is if we both, and all those who are cursed like us, die.
Okay, I have another idea.
No, he said we get to kill him. I agree with that plan. We're winning.
Once the others have been terminated, I will end myself. It is our code. It is our way.
If you just stay here for a little while and one of us go get this person, or find a cleric that can fix this.
The longer I remain here, the greater the temptation becomes.
Well, then lock yourselves in.
Or I can break your arms and legs.
Or we can tie you up.
Or I can break your arms and legs.
You cannot hold me.
Sailor, I can tie a pretty good knot.
And I can break your arms and legs.
You are not a clever one, are you?
No, and yet I'm beating you.
He's not clever, but he's pretty wise. Even he knew this was a bad idea. The whole lycanthrope thing.
Listen, if it was a god, I'd happily let you kill him right now. But you're just a pigeon. Doesn't really carry the same weight.
Pigeon, huh?
Yeah, you're like them. I just point outside. They're all pigeons.
Look,
And
I get it.
Go.
You do. I can see the windows. You don't want it to spread. I did promise that I wouldn't do it, but I gave it to a bird person. Come on. He was meant to be able to fly.
You did what?
I gave it to one random bird person. Didn't even get his name. Couldn't tell you his name even if I wanted to.
Well, we're dead.
With this bird person, he was not able to fly.
We're definitely dead.
Was he also unable to speak?
We're definitely dead.
Not full sentences.
You gave the curse to one of the Kenku.
Oh god, we're dead.
Why haven't we muzzled that one yet?
I don't know!
He begins pulling shadow from the air. But nothing
Okay,
seems...
all those who did not start the apocalypse exit stage left.
Lizard man first.
So, giant owls, what's she doing?
Well, for the moment, we're not attacking him anymore, are we, or are we?
It's up to you. What would you do? What do you think you should do?
I'm gonna hold him off for now. Just see what he does.
You're gonna hold your action.
Yeah.
Hold the owl's action. Prince Noel, what do you do?
I'm. I think I'm holding a Agonizer's Scorcher, just in case.
Okay. Kitty, you yourself are holding back along with the elves?
Yeah.
What's Vox doing?
Vox is looking for the quickest exit out the building.
Okay.
in case we need to make a quote-unquote tactical retreat.
They would be the one that is... because you haven't moved far from your starting position, so it's about 30 feet behind you.
Forces, when I run, you're coming with me. You cannot die. I call dibs.
Are you running?
I am preparing to run. I'm holding my action to run.
You're holding your run. Okay. Forces, do you leg it, or do you have something else planned for the stranger?
Can I look over in the direction of where the sword was?
Mm-hmm.
It's still deeply embedded in stone?
Yes.
Cool.
But you now recognize that the tarnished pattern around the blade is blood. Old blood. What you doing?
Yeah. Wisdom save. Dissonant whispers. Doing it.
Wisdom. 6.
That's a fail.
Okay.
25 pointed down.
Oof.
Then quicken spell, chill touch again.
Beat a 17. Oh, shit, he
21.
did. How much damage?
$11.
11. Ah! As a necrotic hand grips him.
Look. I was given this. I've bit exactly one person. And I don't see that as a problem.
You chose this fate.
And darkness, Bamf, attack.
Reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I can provide disadvantage from a protection fighting style.
Okay. Those of you who had held actions, what you doing?
I'm grabbing forces and running the opposite direction
hold on.
to where he's... Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Yes, so you're doing your movement. Yes. So yes, the darkness goes up. You run, but Prince Noel had something prepared also. Yes.
Yeesh.
The agonizing scorcher, or
Yep, level 5.
scorcher. Agonizes scorcher. A line of roaring flame, 30 feet long and 5 foot wide, emanates for you in direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dex save. 20. Plus 9. $25.
Oh, fine.
Half as much.
DC 17. That would be 68.
Hmm? Oh, because you're casting it at a higher level.
Yep.
So, and because it's halved, 13. Yes?
Yep.
And you can't heal that because of the chilling touch. Oof. So, now, Now, he would have had advantage because of being in the shadow, but because you're moving out of the way, because you're trying to drag forces with you out of the darkness, Vox.
Yeah.
I'm going to have the attacks be straight roll instead.
Yeah.
$17, 10, and 11. Do any of those get through Forces' AC? No. Oh, fuck. And now, the giant owls that have been holding, are they going to fly into the darkness as Forces leaves it? Forces and Vox leave it.
But can I have 3 owls sort of cover them as
So,
they're leaving the darkness?
sure. And have 5 attack the stranger with disadvantage?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, actually, would the owls be strong enough to carry one person between them? Because they're giant owls.
Are they medium or large? They are large. They're big enough to carry somebody on their back.
Okay, then 2 of them are gonna carry Forces and Vox.
Out of the temple and out into the street?
Yeah.
Okay. And the remaining 6 are going to attack?
Yeah.
Go on then.
220 plus
6 iterations. Okay, 2 of them hit. Actually, it was a disadvantage, so roll those again.
Oh, sorry.
Don't bother with the others, just re-roll those 2. See if they still hit. They do not. Okay.
I've got him distracted.
Noel,
Yes.
your turn.
Yes.
So once again, the stranger is in shadow, magical darkness.
Of course he is. This stupid shit.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm
Cloud of
just
daggers?
free action. Small dancing while I'm thinking on my feet. Yeah, probably gonna quicken spell if I actually have it. No, I don't.
You don't have what?
Quickened.
Okay.
Yeah, Cloud of Daggers.
Spell cloud.
And I'm gonna do it at 4th level.
You fill the air in a 5-foot cube, centered on a point you choose. So 44 slashing damage. You're going to make basically an educated guess that he would have been, you know, right next to where Forces had been standing.
Yeah.
So 44.
It's first at the start of his turn.
A creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell area the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Okay, fair enough. So, Kitty.
Right. I did have a plan, but then I realised I'm concentrating on my owls.
So you were going to do a different concentration spell?
I was going to do Entangle on him.
That would hold him in the cloud of daggers. That might be a good idea.
But then the owls are carrying Nolan and Forces.
Well, I thought they carried them 60 feet away and then put them down.
Yes. So I'll drop concentration on the owls.
Mm-hmm.
And I will cast Entangle on him.
Let me just check something. Yeah. Strength check. I have part of a plan. Let's do 14. What's your DC?
Nice. Let's see. DC is 14.
He meets it. So he beats it. So he's not restrained. Actually. Strengths of all be restrained. Yeah, he's not restrained. Okay. Good try. Vox, you were outside, having just been placed outside along with Forces in the street.
I have a plan.
Daniel. Go on.
It's only part of a plan. Hopefully it'll work. I'm going to chuck Forces over my shoulder and run my full 40 feet towards where the trees were.
Why?
I said it's part of a plan.
Okay. So.
And I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
And I'm going to whisper to him, "Throw him into the trees. We saw what they did to sheep. Imagine what they'll do to him."
Throw him into the trees.
The guy can fly.
Forces, it's your turn. You've been picked up. I mean, unless you want to try and avoid his grapple, he just picks you up and runs with you.
Would that be athletics?
It's a content. Well, yeah, you can use athletics or acrobatics, whichever is better for you. But Vox will be using his athletics. Beat a 21. Yeah, we'll wrap it up shortly. Sorry, we're almost there. You've almost finished this.
No.
Yeah, you failed to pick him up and run with him. So what do you do instead, Vox? You're still just gonna say, "Let's take him."
I'm suggesting we throw him into the trees.
Okay. And Forces' response would be,
"No, I'd prefer to just do this myself."
Okay. Are you going back in on your turn, or are you waiting outside? What
yeah.
are you doing?
I'll go back in, obviously see the darkness.
Yep.
And just cast Dissonant Whispers because I don't need to see them.
Dissonant.
Finally, a spell that hurts people's feelings where you don't have to see them.
Yeah, a creature of your choice within range. Wisdom save. D20. Plus 6. 19.
That's a pass, but it still takes half.
Takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. 22, so that would be 11. Oh, wow.
And then bonus action. I'm gonna determine tail. Let's see what tail I get.
You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna roll on my Tales from Beyond table.
So what's the 4 get you?
4 gets me the tail of the runaway.
The tail of the runaway? Target can immediately use its reaction to teleport up to 30 feet in occupied space it can see. When the target teleports, it can
I can't do that yet though, because I have to use an action to bestow the story, but I have it.
Aha. Okay. Seaman Key. Shan?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I want to shoot this guy.
Okay. Disadvantage because darkness.
Oh, am I? He's in darkness. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You probably are too, actually, because it's a 20-foot radius, but...
Okay. Are there any of my party members in here?
It's hard to tell, because darkness. Although you would have seen... No, actually, you wouldn't have seen that if you were enveloped. Yeah. As far as you know, everybody's in there with you.
Everyone?
Yeah, because you wouldn't have seen them leave, because darkness.
Right, then I will probably, because I don't want to risk hurting my friends, and I don't necessarily have the best chance of hitting, and he teleported out of the darkness before, I'm going to go out of the darkness and see if I can spot him.
So you're going to fall back.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Do I see him?
No, but you see that Forces is also out of the darkness.
Alright. I am going to say Forces, and wasn't Vox out of the darkness?
Vox is all the way back out in the street. He's outside of the temple completely, but you don't know that because you can't see him.
Okay, I maybe don't want to alert this guy that Forces is out of the darkness.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna say, I don't see the scary bird man. Holding my action to when I see him.
Okay. The stranger is going to take 44 damage from the blades, yes? Prince No?
No.
Want to roll the blades damage? The Cloud of Daggers damage?
Huh?
Cloud of Daggers damage, please. $17. The darkness ends. You see somebody who looks human laying on the ground, unconscious. What do you do? combat's over. What do you all want to do?
From the darkness going, I'm going to start making my way back. Just, oh, he's dead. Oh.
What do we do now? And good shot, Noel.
I have a suggestion. The killer trees.
What about the killer trees?
Make him become one.
I don't fancy going back to the trees.
We just have to throw him. Where are the giant birds? Pigeons, the things you had earlier, where are they gone?
They left when, the scary bird guy appeared.
No, the owls.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, the giant owls.
Because Vox doesn't know they were actually despawned.
Mm-hmm. Except he would have seen them disappear after putting you on the ground. But okay. Anyway.
Can we just have something fly over and drop him?
It might be the best way to ensure his lycanthropy doesn't spread. Doesn't their saliva contain the thing that can turn you?
What's this?
I mean, you have to peck someone, I know that.
So just break his face.
As you're talking, a raven flies out of the temple, past you and out of the door.
Do I break that one?
The body's gone.
Well, he ran away.
We're gonna have to get you cured, you know that.
Nah, be fine.
We also have someone's dad to save.
We do. That's more
Wait.
important.
So, on our list of things to do, save the world from apocalypse, find a dad, hope to God that where we came from wasn't destroyed by a kraken, get me a boat to go back home. What else do we need? Or is anyone else hiding something?
Can I have a hug? I need a hug.
Probably stop the stranger from being able to kill you next time.
I kinda want sleepies.
Yes. So you probably all could do with a long rest. It's been a long day.
Yeah, let's just sleep in the temple.
You're just gonna sleep in the temple.
Vox is just putting his shield on top of Forces to make sure it doesn't get stabbed in his sleep.
Okay.
Can I just curl up next to Forster so he doesn't get stabbed on his left side?
Yeah, sure. You can all pile around Forces if you want. So he's gone.
We're using the human shield technique.
Yes. Okay.
Now,
so
Forces, do you want to be the big spoon or the little spoon?
You're camping in the temple.
Oh, you know what this is? See if
Date
I can
night?
get the right gif.
Okay, well, Shian is searching for a GIF.
It's a cuddle pile.
Oh. So, when the gamers. So, yeah. So, are you guys going to take it in turn to keep watch while you long rest?
Yeah.
I'm going to stay next to Forces for as long as I can before I have to go take my long rest.
So you're
Just
going
making sure he doesn't get stabbed again.
So you're on first.
Because apparently we have to now look out for birds.
Yes. Nevermore. Anyway, so you long rest with. Although last time Vox was the first on watch, how did that go?
It went great. I had jerky.
Some nice jerky though.
Okay. Well, I'll let you figure that out amongst yourselves in the chat, but once you've finished your long rest, you'll be leveling up. Okay?
Yay!
But yeah, feel free to use the RP chat to figure out what you're doing on your downtime.
I can say one thing. Box is going to try and figure out what he can make out of this dragon's tooth, or if it's better off selling it.
Okay then. Those of you watching the stream, I hope you've enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing. And yeah, check the description for stuff, including including a link to our Discord server. Come join the community. We've got a couple of slots open too. If you happen to live near Llanelli in Wales, then come join me for the live and in-person D&D session tomorrow. It's going to be fun. In the meantime, no matter what